What is this? The bonuses. They get left on the ground? What? So when the warden sees a prisoner that's had their chance reduced since they've arrived, and he throws a bonus on the ground and I have to sell it? Is that how that works? I'm just gonna like go around here and just try to sell whatever my mouse goes over top of then. Apparently that's how it works. I didn't know that, but now I do. I will say that as an architect, I think RimWorld is better. It probably is. I like to play RimWorld again. I just wish it did better on YouTube. You know? I'm gonna try and focus, not exclusively, because there are still some games that I want to play that I don't think will do very well on YouTube. For example, I would like to play through the Tomb Raider series, because Shadow of the Tomb Raider is coming in like, what, 2 weeks? 3 weeks? I'd like to play Shadow of the Tomb Raider, but I also want to finish the first game and the second game before I play the third. But it probably will do terrible on YouTube. So, I kind of just can't. XCOM, same way. I've tried 3 times to make XCOM work on YouTube. Doesn't work. So I'm done. I'm done trying to make that work. We're gonna play it on Twitch and it'll be awesome. But like RimWorld was one of those things where like it just didn't work on YouTube. Nobody cared. So like whatever, cool. And it didn't do as well as it could have on Twitch either. So I probably could have played it more consistently than 1 day a week though. Might have helped if I did more than 1 day a week on that one. I'd watch RimWorld. There's a lot of people on Twitch that would watch RimWorld, and we've done RimWorld several times, but every time we start a colony on RimWorld, something else always peeks in, grabs my attention, and it just stalls out. Never finish. Same thing as it just happened before. We're about to pay our loan payment. What is the payment? I forget what the payment is. It is 900 per day. Okay, we have enough in the bank, so hopefully not a problem. We'll probably do RimWorld again. I just don't know about right now. I never played 1.0 either, so like I know there's a lot of changes to the game for like 1.0, so it'd be cool to like experiment with it and try it again and see how it does, basically, yeah. But I have a new Mars colony I need to do as well, so I want to play the new patches for Surviving Mars. There's been a lot of changes to the game since I touched it. I have 2 colony ideas. One is just an idea for like a creative way to do the colony. It's kind of a gimmicky parameter, really. It's not really that good of an idea, but it's more of a gimmick. And then there's also the challenge of trying to beat 985. So, but I don't know when we'll get to that. So we're certainly not going to do it at the same time we do Prison Architect. At least I don't think we are. If we did that, then I'd be like exclusively these 2 games because I would take editing time. Or we can do it on demand and just do it on YouTube. Because doing YouTube videos, like, for example, this right here, each episode from this stream will probably take me 3 or 4 hours to do. Because I have to look through all the footage and figure out which parts are good. But the first episode of Prison Architect, it was like, from the time I sat down to record, the time it was ready to upload, it was like 2 hours. Done. It's very, very easy. Like rendered out now, ready to upload, 1440p 60. It's very easy. Prison Architect is extremely easy, very low time consumption, as far as from a production standpoint. But when you stream it, then it adds a whole bunch of time because you have to look through your streams. So here we go, $100,000. Get rid of the debt. Bank loan done. We're left with 82 grand. Let's spend some money. We are back in business, baby. Concrete wall goes here. We're gonna make our laundry room now about like this. The laundry room's too big, but it's gonna be fine. This is gonna be a common room here, so we'll go with objects. We'll give them a pool table in here. We'll give them the metal detector needs to go there, that way it picks up all traffic throughput. We'll go like that with this. Laundry, common. We're gonna go with the laundry machines, I guess, up at the top here, I guess. We'll go with the ironing boards. Ah, they changed the way the artwork is. So that's throwing me off. Now, is the black part the part that they're gonna stand at, or is the black part the part that they're not gonna stand at? Because they changed the way it looks. I'm gonna assume that the black line is the side that they stand on, so with that assumption, let's do this instead. Like that. Let's assume that that's how that works. Then we need baskets. We'll put 2 baskets in. I will mark the room for laundry. As soon as they're done doing that, we'll have a laundry room. Then, we need the utilities to be hooked up. That's just water. And that's just water. There he goes. Electrical. That's not just water. We do need electricity as well. Go up like that. Should connect all of the stuff up. And then we'll come over like this. Should connect that up. And we're going to need another capacitor. So let's add some more capacitors to this because it's going to be required. Then we want to get more workshop equipment. So let's do that. This is going to be staff only. We don't want anyone back here. Correct. Yes, good. Staff only, staff only, staff only, staff only. Problem with RimWorld is Charlie murdering us. There is a difference between dying due to neglect and intentionally murdering you. Okay, there's a big difference between negligent homicide and actual, like, first-degree homicide. Okay, so the workshop, right? We need more presses. Let's do this many, this many, this many. Everyone else can be working. We can do one more. Let's just do a whole bunch of these. So we can have 17 people working here, right? So that's 10, 12. Let's leave that and we can put the tables in instead. Then we want a kill switch for this room in case we run out of power. So let's take a look at the electrical grid. It's coming in here. So let's get the kill switch. Put it there. This will kill power to the entire room if we get overboard on it. We have all the lights. It's just not hooked up for some reason. Hold down like this as well. Okay, good. That's good. Everything's fine there. Okay, so laundry room's getting done. Let's go back to this. Objects we need for our common room. Rooms, common room. Any changes to the common room? Nope, doesn't look like it. Cool. In that case, we'll go with a large television. Yeah, let's just do a small one because it's a pretty small room. Small TV. Unless I need a large TV. Do I need a large TV? It doesn't say I need it. Somebody's unhappy. I can hear some people are displeased with their current position. Put that in the corner over there. Let's stick some cameras in the rooms. We'll point that this way. We'll point that camera this way. Point that camera this way. Point this camera. I need to see the range that it has vision over. Canteen wise, we want the camera to be pointed this direction. Kitchen, we don't need any vision of that. Let's get vision in the infirmary at all times as well. Go about like this. And then of course we want vision of the workshop as well there. It's kind of it. I guess probably down here is a good idea too. I'm not sure what kind of range these things have, so we'll see where the gaps in our coverage are and we'll go from there. We're definitely gonna have a gap over here as well, so let's kind of go like that. So that's where all the cameras are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here, and then 8 in the workshop. And that should be where all the cameras are for now. So now we need a security office. But first, let's make sure we get all of our cells in place. Clone tool. That's what I'm looking for. To get this in place. That. And like that. And like that. And like that. All right. Now they can build those things. Make sure we have the plumbing hooked up for it. I believe, yeah, the shower head will be on this side, and so is the toilet. Good. They're in a line, which is what I wanted them initially to be. It just kind of messed it up on some of the cells. That's all. Like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, and then the hot water can come in. Let's bring you this way. It's probably more piping to do that, but I'm gonna have to go both ways anyway, so I might as well. So all that stuff needs to get built. Then we should have a capacity that's 50, I think. If not, then I'll just make the holding cell a dormitory really quick, and then that'll do it for sure. Charlie is a stormtrooper. Don't trust him to be able to aim. What do you mean? Aim what? I do just fine. You saw my Mass Effect. I do just fine. I'm a really good shot in the Division. Which, by the way, if you're new to the stream, you're coming in from later or whatever, I do multiplayer Mondays. It's the only day of the week that I'm doing multiplayer games. And we're currently playing the Division, which has been pretty fun. Do you play Titanfall 2 or any games like that? I don't have any familiarity with Titanfall. I'm gonna go with no, probably, unless it's a type of game that I do play, in which case, yes. But I don't know, I don't have any like actual experience with Titanfall enough to know what kind of game that even is. Like, I've heard the name, the extent of my knowledge of Titanfall is that I've heard its name before. All right, we need a security center, bad to the bone. I think it's gonna go right here, right here. A security center will be right here. So how do we want to structure this? I'm going to probably make this outdoors. If it's this big, well, first off, is it this big, then I can't extend the canteen very far. But let's assume it's this big. That way I can extend the canteen to at least here, which is a pretty good extension. So yeah, we'll do that. So if this is a security center, probably more than I need anyway. The type of objects that we're gonna need are CCTV monitors. So we can do 1, 2, or we can go this way and go, yeah, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 4 there. And then they have the door controllers and everything else. This will be fine. Let's build this. This will be fine. And then we want, we'll do remote doors here, which is kind of interesting, but yeah. Remote doors here sounds nice. And then we can do a solitary door, something stronger. If we do a staff door here, they can just go to here, and I don't like that. But if we break staff door here and here, then they can get staff door here, and it won't be a big deal. So let's do that. So 3 staff doors instead of a single, like, solitary door. So we spend 300 instead of 500, and it basically secures it the same. That needs a personal sink. A personal sink in the laundry room. That's awesome. It's really awesome. Gang, still only 2 and 2. I haven't done any intake yet, so I haven't done any intake for quite some time actually. I'm trying to make sure I have the stability of the prison sorted out, and also that this number here goes away. I kind of want that number to go away. So this will be the security building. Get that started soon. I think we'll have that be the priority right now. And then we can get some automation started. We can get a lot of these doors and stuff automated, which will be fine. Should be good. The problem with the automation, if you're not ready for it, and if you implement it before you're ready for it, then you're not really saving yourself anything, because the amount of resources you put into it are very expensive. And then in addition to that, it takes a guard to operate one of the door controllers anyway. So if you don't have a whole lot of doors, you put all that expense so that one guy could open 3 doors instead of like having him open a door and then like move over and open the other door, or have the other guy open the door while that guy goes and does something else. You have to have enough doors to have it actually matter, in my opinion. We'll put 2 here for now. Let's save enough space for 6 if we need it. So that means right about there on that this line here is where the other controllers can go in. So we'll do door control systems. Just do 2 for now. We need electricity, of course. Always important, that electricity. And then I think I'm gonna put we're gonna put a remote door on this. So you have to have remote access to open this, meaning you can only open this door from the inside. Perfect. Exactly what we needed. It was exactly what we needed. Let's put all of these, many as we can, on these doors. We'll open have the front door open this, but this one will be manual. Let's have that one open. This one can be auto. This one can be auto. I think that's kind of it. Everything else is just a regular door. Yeah, the holding cell we don't want auto. There's always a guard in there anyway. I think that's all the auto doors we really need. I guess we could put on this one, but it's not really being used yet. Might be a cool idea to have this one be it as well. So let's do that. Okay, that's where all of the door controls are gonna go. So as soon as this place is built, we'll be able to control all those doors. Would be nice. Oh, the armory should have one too. Yeah, the armory should have one too. I like how, if I look at this, there's 10 servos in storage because you have to come in from the truck. And so they have to be from the truck. They're technically in storage, or you technically have spare ones and then you put them in. Kind of cool. Seldrick, what's up? I'm having a lot of fun, man. How are you? Been a very cool day so far. Daryl Legendaryl Sato. Legendaryl is the biggest pimp of them all. He has a client list full of high-profile clients. Famous people around the world. Regardless of how much money he made, he enjoyed stealing high-profile items, which got him here. Actually, it didn't. He was sentenced to 7 years for assault. But the stories have nothing to do with their actual randomly generated sentence. But Legendaryl, I'll forgive your punishment because of how legendary you are. Capacitor there. Let's put another one in. Let's take a look really quick at meals. We need to serve 3 high variety, high quality meals now. So let's go to policy. High quality, high variety. We need to serve 3 of them. So regime. Let's get another work period. Another eat period here and another eat period here right before sleep. That'll work for me. It doesn't change any programs. The free time is all the same. Speaking of programs, we have 0% people have finished workshop safety. Ugh. Do you need basic education before you can do workshop safety now? Did you change that to where they're less likely to succeed? I guess I just got really unlucky. I think I just got really unlucky. That sucks. Close contact. We'll just do this. This is $100 per session. It's ridiculously expensive. Let's have you do 4 of these a day. Foundation education 1. Drug addiction 8. Let's put that in. Taser certification. Let's get tasers. Bookkeeping. Visitor service. Led by a lawyer and visitation. Wait, what? I thought this was like just visitation, but it's not. prisoners' families have more or less demands for legal advice. Your lawyer can contribute more than the few paperwork for bureaucracy. Let him go to visitation room and offer services to all visitors. For every 4 groups of visitors, the government will award you a bonus of $100. Due to limitations, a random prisoner will attend this program mandatorily, because if there is no student, the program will not start at all. As compensation, the prisoner will gain calming status effects. So basically, we're offering our lawyer to, like, be their lawyer. That sounds cool. But it takes place where? In visitation. I don't have a visitation room. Well, I gotta get a visitation room. I don't have a classroom. Time to work on education. And I'm thinking it's gonna be right here. It's like a nice spot for education. A nice, cozy spot for education. Let's do it. Let's just put in a random building. Is this big enough? Or do we go all the way to the end? I think we can go all the way to the end. I like that. This is pretty big. This is pretty big. What's the requirements for a classroom now? Is there still a size requirement or no? Yeah, 3 by 4. Okay. 3 by 4. New feature. A better option is using timed called. Or you can simply make the tiles next to the classroom outdoors and let a guard patrol there while their influence will be restricted outdoors. What? Interest rate of foundation education is as low as 1/10, so the demand of classroom is not much. If a guard stations or patrols here and suppresses the students, the latter will have difficulty in concentration. If you are afraid of troubles among the prisoners, the best way is asking a guard to come here for just 1 hour before and 1 hour after the class session with deployment scheduler. Okay. So nothing's really changed other than, yeah, okay. So what I might do then, that's 1 and that's 2. So 2 classrooms here. This can be maybe a library. That would work. That would work. We could do a library here. We don't have any spiritual guidance, though. Maybe the spiritual guidance could go there. Because Lord knows these people could use a little Jesus. And we could also use some more... We could really use some more solitary cells. Maybe we'll expand this a little bit. Bring it this way. This will also enclose this yard almost entirely in walls. Well, there's a fence here, but there's walls here, so they're not gonna hop out of here. So that's good. Or at least stopping them from hopping over that fence, which is nice. Plenty of time, plenty of alone time with Jesus. All right, let's hook up the monitors. There's no office desk, chair, or filing cabinet. Right. Office desk will be here at the entrance to the place. No, it won't. It will be here. And filing cabinet will be next to it. Cool. That's gonna be done. Now, you need to be connected to the cameras, which are not built yet. Okay, then. Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cameras done. That's good. Well, at least we got 5 cameras done. We have people operating the door controllers. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we can shut that down, and this door will open and close whenever somebody here says it will. Perfect. I like it. I think things are working out pretty good. Working out pretty good. Could make another room here potentially, or I just expand the canteen. Or I make a new canteen somewhere else. I don't know. Try to get an informant. Good idea. Oh, potential CI. Recruit. Recruit. Run free, my Level 2, oral administration wasted. To do, dump. Oral administration. So you didn't use it. Oh, because they're locked up. I don't think this is gonna work. I'm gonna get rid of this. Because I don't think it works in this room. Because like, they'll get the drugs delivered to them and then they can't take it because they're locked up. That doesn't work. This one, however, I'm gonna say this is in an infirmary. So now this one is someplace where they can go and get treatment without the doc actually necessarily have to be here. Hello, Polaroid. Hello, Polaroid. That's a nifty looking Polaroid. I like it. Also, if you're new to Twitch, possibly, there you go. My VODs are available for 60 days after broadcast. So if you miss something or you're like, I have to go to bed and he's gonna stream for another hour, just come back whenever it's convenient for you. Click on the on-demand video that's in my videos tab, and Twitch will remember where you left and will start playing it where you left off, which is kind of nice. I'm actually impressed. There's no random events yet. I say this at the risk of it happening right now, but we have yet to get hit by any random events. Let's get a few more workmen because I'm starting to expand. We're in the hole by 1,200 bucks, so we're gonna need to get more prisoners. Let's take 8 more. Also need an entrance for this. This is a classroom, right? Sure is. We'll go like this. And I think I'll make this a chapel instead. I think we'll go with the chapel instead here. Could also get concrete building. Let's do this. And then we can demolish this wall when it's done. And then we want to get the fence to go around like this instead of through here. So this can get demolished as well. So let's do the fence first. And we'll see if they do that. Game is great. Yeah, man. I've done 3 seasons, if you will, as a YouTuber for this. Season 1, we built a prison, kind of like a town, if you will. So every cell was facing outdoors. There was no cell blocks. Everyone had their own like condo or a house. All the prisoners did. We even had suburbs to the inner city, and we built it like a city. Worked out pretty well. Yeah. I think the first season was probably my best season because we got some really memorable characters that have stuck around for a long time. Season 2, we then did like a female prison. Kind of flipped it. I hadn't done a female prison before, so I wanted to do it. So we did that. That worked out pretty well. We did what's the hell is her name? Vanna Sakova, whatever her name is, as our female warden in that prison. And then season 3 was a gang war. We set the thing up with mutators so that only gang members would be intaked. We staged a big arena. We filled them all up to where there was like over 1,000 gang members in the prison. And then we turned off intake and said, go, and just played it out and managed it until there was only 1 gang left. That was pretty fun too. I released all of my Let's Plays in 1440p 60 Supremo Professionalo Qualitio. So watch it at max res if you'd like. Not really that important with Prison Architect, but I want to start creating a new video quality standard, so I'm releasing everything in 1440p. It's nice. Hello, Mastani. I got your second postcard. I just want you to know that. I haven't seen you since I got it, so I wanted to say that again. It's very cool. It's very, very cool. Also, if Maria happens to be watching and you weren't before, I got yours as well. It's great. It's really great. I have to check my P.O. box again. I just love receiving postcards from you guys. It's ridiculous. It's awesome. It fills my heart with joy. I look at I open my box with the key, and I'm just kind of going, it's Christmas every time. It's like, there's things in there. And it's not from the local supermarket telling me there's a sale on bread or steak. There's actually things from real people in there. It's so great. Can we get this? 7,000 grant. Hold on, what do we get here? Okay, we can't cancel it. So we need to do what? Release 10 prisoners, have overall reoffending rate below 30%. Okay, that probably wasn't the best thing to click. But we'll manage because I think we can get cell block. Maybe not. We're already getting these cells in. Capacity is only 36. If I make this a dorm, what does that get me to? If I make this a dormitory, 45. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant. That's exactly what I wanted. Go, go, go. Go back to holding cell though, for now. But we'll get that done. So as soon as these guys are done with this, should be in great freaking shape. Build it, guys. Build it. Build it, build it, build it. Shakedown? I think so. I want to get that contraband. I think so. Okay, cameras are not connected. Need to get the camera connected to here and here and here and here. And that should take care of all the camera connections I needed. Pretty much. Indeed it does. Okay. So now I need to make sure there are always people available because there's nobody on the door controller, so they can't open this door. And now they can. That's a bit of a problem. That's a bit of a problem. Didn't think that far ahead. Might be able... Yeah, because these guys are all pissed off now. All right, I need more staff. Sorry, we need more guards. It's just gonna tank me. Like, my money is gonna just tank, but I need more guards. Let's bring 10 more prisoners. Let's do dormitory, actually. Stop. Okay. We're doing a no pause run, so I have to do things quick. Let's do dormitory here. This should satisfy the requirement and get me the grant. Done. Now we go back to holding cell. Perfect. Okay. So I don't necessarily need that many prisoners. Go down to about... Yeah, we can do 10. 10 is fine. We can do 10. All right. We're ready to get classrooms going here. So let's get a school desk. These are really small. It's a very small classroom. I'm kind of thinking not. I'm kind of thinking we go a bit further back on this. Like that, I guess. Office desk can be here. And then the chair will be here. And then we'll make an adjustment on this to where the planning lines are like down here instead. So about like that. Or not. Further back then. Fine. Yeah, further back is fine. I kind of don't like how that works. So you have to cross to get to the... I don't like that. Let's do it this way instead. That seems much more organized. And then... we can do it... maybe this direction here. Like 6 desks or 7 desks this direction, plus the office desk here. So it's like a different kind of classroom, right? They could just have a different kind of classroom. Different purpose or something. Maybe this one's more demonstratably, so there's like a bigger area in the front. And this one's more like a traditional classroom environment with like a whiteboard and whatever. I don't know. Could be anything. I don't know. Use your imagination. All I know is that I need the classroom button to show up in my face. There it goes. Like that. Okay. And of course the building gets built with a brick wall. You go now on this side. What to do on this side? Could still do the chapel. Dated it either. What do you want, Chief? According to some of our guards, a new radio host on the station prisoners listen to has been saying a lot of things, blah, blah, blah. So the radio station guy. Okay, fine. This thing is so This radio station thing is really just like blah. Disassemble that. And that. And that's the only one. They don't... Oh, hello. Is he trying to escape? Let's do a damn good job of it, too. Let's go. Get more guards in here. They're riling up the prisoners. Freaking Rush Limbaugh. Trying to tell my prisoners to fight back against this something. Got Alex Jones over on the other one. Claybear Gaming coming in with that tier 1 sub 3 months in a row. Thank you very much, Claybear. Tipping my hat to you. 3 months. Very nice. Thank you. Grants crackdown on drugs. Find 10 illegal narcotics. That sounds easy. Let's do that. Already done. Great. Tool cleanup. Let's get all the stolen weapons and tools. Cool. Let's do that. All the stolen weapons and tools. You know, I know exactly how to do that. Shakedown.